Man, Fresh Cash Friday. What is up, everybody? It's 9:29. We're just, 60 seconds before market opens here. We had our news this morning. We had, the unemployment numbers come out, which we actually caught a little move on that. We made $150, just a quick little scalpity scalp going up. That entire move now has been retraced. The interesting thing today as well is at 10 o'clock is when we potentially get the tariff decision news. Miguel, what's up, big dog? How funny is that, man? Because today's the, Patrick Whelan Memorial Day. So I'm like, hey, man, what are they going to say? What are they saying about me? So popped in there real quick. I saw your biggest, largest thing, man. That's killing me. That's too funny. Man, came up, came down. Yeah, I don't know. This really might be a kind of a wait until 10 o'clock, see what the heck happens. And I drew a couple levels of support again. So 680s was one of my levels here. Well, 670s, sorry. Which we bounced right off of it. Otherwise, our overnight low, 627s. What do I think about today? Man, honestly, I don't know. I'm very cautious until 10 o'clock. We got to see what the tariff news does. Tariff news is going to shake things up pretty darn good, I think. So we might be really, really volatile until then as well. I'm kind of trying to stick to my rule of, waiting for the first 5 minutes. What's going on?
I'm just really smart, okay? It frustrates me when other people are not.
Why?
Well,
Did you leave the duck pool on?
No, it was perfectly clear because I had been filtering out brand new water all day yesterday. I didn't even need to fill it.
Good.
The algae scrubber on the fish tank. I had both pieces magnetized together on the glass so you could easily scrape it.
Oh, I know, and the one piece is underneath the thing now.
Because someone took it off and stuck the magnet to the piece of metal on the side of the glass.
Yep.
Hopefully it wasn't you.
No, of course not. No, it was the kids messing around with it. Hey, driving obsession! Miguel almost blew my account yesterday. I need to play it safe today. We might wait till 10. Better sound... Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, again, that's going to be big news. That tariff decision is going to be real big news. Which I hope it's one of those things that presumably at 10 o'clock, boom, that's it. News is out. Everybody knows it. I hope it's like that. I hope it's not like a bullshit thing where Trump's like, all right, I'm going to do a press conference and it's going to be at 10 o'clock. And, then it doesn't, he saunters out at like, 11:17, Hey, what's up, Charles? Thank you, sir. He says, looking fresh today. Yeah, man, finally got my haircut yesterday, which I have it on a 3-week schedule with my barber. But it unfortunately landed on the 1st of the month, so he canceled on me. So, man, it's already the 9th, actually. That kind of stinks. That means that I'm going to have a haircut in like 10 days or something like that. So on the 1 hour, and again, we're going to be real cautious and patient today too, guys. But on the 1 hour, came down, hit our trend line, bumped off the trend line, starting to curl back up a little bit. We did already take out our Londons, though. Took out our London low, took out our Asian low. Kind of just below everything at the moment. Yeah, 5-minute candle is going to be wild, man. I mean, look at it already. It's already, almost a 200-point range. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So just hovering right here at the 672s. We still haven't broken our overnight lows here, 627. Maybe break 627, then we could come all the way down to our pivot point here, 570s. But again, oh shoot, wrong screen. Sorry guys. Sorry, so right here, 570s. This is what I was talking about. Overnight lows, 625s, break 625s. Maybe we come down to the pivot point here at 570s. I gotta turn Patrick off. I had Patrick on for his memorial, his 1 year anniversary day, Memorial Day today. But he's throwing me off hearing his little voice in the background. Man, just a huge chunk of buyers right here. 627 for Asia. I had 653, 652. But I've never messed with these timescales before, so I've never known if they're 100% accurate or if I have to adjust them just a little bit. You would have presumed they would have been accurate. So this is what I'm having, Charles, right here. I'm seeing 651 for Asian low. But this just auto maps it for me. So again, I don't know what parameters it's using to decide that. And then this is for London, I had 664. Getting a real good response back up to the VWAP here. Still underneath the EMAs, and EMAs are still curling down, so still got to be a little bit cautious. Our 5-minute range is finally formed, though. Which, yeah, I'm sorry. The 5-minute range isn't that big because the I was looking at this huge sell-off before that. So, yeah, the 5-minute range, we're actually poking our head above it right now. 647 to 717. Wicked above it so far. Wicked above the VWAP on the 1 minute. ES is starting to curl up a little. Qs are going up. Nvidia's going up. Same thing with IWM. Man, I gotta get better at clicking my screens again. I keep forgetting to come back and click it. Alright, so we wicked. We do have a body above our 5-minute. This could be our first 1-minute candle closure above it. If we can break this, we might have a little bit more momentum to the upside. Alright, we're breaking.
Order filled.
We're going to see if we can push to the top of this range. Putting a couple of stops out.
Stop filled.
Not a bad trade so far, though, guys. Not a bad trade so far. We still have 2 stops out. Let's bring that to 4 so we have the correct amount. Hit the first price target there. Still going to trail the last 2 stops. Hopefully we can hit our secondary target. Basically, we're targeting this line up here, so we do have a little bit of room for it to push still. But not a bad trade so far, so still keeping it tight. Ooh, let's see if we can hit that target. It would be 795. I mean, again, technically you could target 803, but 800s can get finicky, right? We got one left. Trailing the last one. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Little reaction down there, guys. Let's go, Charles. Hold to the 800s. Man, it got friggin' close. It got close, man. That was a crazy little reaction wick, though. So I'm kind of glad I got out of it just in case. But I agree with you. The 800s seemed pretty darn likely. Still, that was a big trade. $336 trade. That's not a bad way to start the day. Plus, we made 150 bucks in our 50K account this morning too on the news drop. Sitting pretty. We might wait until 10 o'clock now. Look at this. This is a 25K account too. We're up 770 on it now. So we're getting close. You know, we're getting close, gang. Oh man, I hate this. I hate how many things have 2FA, verification now. Like every time I try to log into the Legends portal, it always has to send your email the 6-digit code. Overall Greg trade. Inside joke. Overall Greg trade. Oh. All right, let's see. So shop. So 1,500 bucks. 1,500 bucks is the goal on this 25K account. Nice. So we're halfway there. Greg equals to great trade. Yeah, man. To great trade. Great trade. All right, so we're forming a really, really, really nice bull flag here. Let's see if the push-up is going to continue. It seems likely. Maybe we're going to come all the way to the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to cycle this account back to that 50K we were using this morning. What was that? There we go. That'll make me feel better about these trades too. And there's a 30% consistency rule, so I don't want to. I guess I don't want to go above 300 profit on the 25K anyways. Smart decisions. Yay! Go team! Cycle accounts. Cycle accounts. I mean, that's an important thing for your psyche and everything else. Always keep in mind the consistency rule. Considering going in long again, though, this really looks like a nice bull flag starting to form.
Okay, Instagram, can you stop playing shit over this?
But it's got a little bit of weakness at the same time.
Jack, get away.
Seems real strong. We're going to try it again for the 800s this time. Actually, I'm just going to keep all this right here. If it breaks that wick, it might be coming back down. What time is it? 9:43. We got a minute and a half until our next 5-minute candle. It is poking its head up relatively decent. If we could break 777, I'd feel a little bit better about it. We do have our EMAs curling up, though. ES is pulling back down a little, though. Hey, Miguel. You doing a little cocaine, Miguel? Is that what you're trying to say? You riding the snow right now, buddy? Uh-oh. Well, shoot. Ah.
Stop filled.
Boo. Well, that one went against us. Shoot. Man, we basically got wick just for it to go back, too. Man, look at this volatility, though. Just dancing, 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 dancing. There we go. That's what we need, a little music. Man, look at that. Wick me to come right back up. Again, very glad I cycled accounts, though. Smart thing, right? We should have a Mary Jane session while trading live. Shoot, man. I almost agree with you. The only thing I need is this stream. I need this, I don't know. We need to find a little more success first, I think. You know? Like, if we were on Patrick's level, then hell yeah, man. I would definitely, you know, smoke on stream and stuff like that. We'd have a couple parties and stuff because, you know, you're not to say untouchable, but you're doing pretty good, you know. Maybe 420 April 20th will be large enough by then that we can take a celebratory joint on stream. Actually, I was talking to my one buddy about that, Gio. Man, he just has such a funny and fun personality. Massive smoker as well. But we always talked about that. Him and I starting a streaming trading show. You know, a couple of years ago we were talking about this. Trading stocks as well, not even trading futures. And we just figured we would do that. You know, we'd smoke on stream. We'd, you know, talk about different strains and stuff like that. We would trade at the same time. And then the stories that would come out of it would just be so funny. And then we came to the conclusion that we probably wouldn't even trade that much. We'd just be giggling our dicks off at whatever stupid thing popped into our head at that moment. So I really wanted to break 777 now. If it could break 777, that'll give us a little bit of confirmation on our 5-minute bull flag here. But still, keeping mindful of time, 9:47, so we got to be careful with that tariff news. You will, buddy. I see it coming. See it in the stars, Miguel. See it in the stars. Shoot, otherwise careful, man. Look at this volatility. Which, I don't know. I mean, this really wasn't, this trade had the setup, but I guess it's just the, you know, this pre-tariff announcement volatility. This is kind of crazy, you know. We're barcoding, wicking like nuts up and down, and this is a big push down. Still falling. So yeah, I think we gotta wait till 10 o'clock so we can actually get legitimate real direction. If you're stuck in that trade right there, you'd be pissed. So the rest of the market too, kind of doing, you know, just same exact thing that we're doing. Which it could still almost be said that these are really ugly 5-minute bull flags. Man, look at this volatility though, it's just bananas. Whoa. Yeah, you can't trade this. I mean, I keep getting tempted because it's such big swings, right? So if you swing it in the right direction, you're looking good. But the only reason I'm thinking that is just because my last trade, you know, I just lost on that last trade there. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can get it back real quick. We just take a long right now, you know? But yeah, so volatile. So volatile. EMAs are curling down, but we're above VWAP. So not really the healthiest position to be in, but yeah, still is looking like a bull flag. But something that's hard to commit to. Terrible looking wick too. Alright, I'm gonna go make my tea real quick. I'll be back in 4 minutes and then we'll do this tariff thing together. All right, gang. Man, still a whole lot of nothing, huh? What time is it? 9:58 and 15 seconds. We got a minute and a half. So what are you guys guessing? Are we going up? Are we ripping up? Are we ripping down? This is definitely crazy volatility right now. Man, I'm a little bit of a degen, so I am like... I kind of want to put on a trade. Should we just do one? Let's just do one. We're going to do one teeny tiny little micro here. I don't even know what we would target. We're going to target way the hell up here. 976 is what we're targeting. We'll see. Which could be not, you know, entertainment purposes purely. Because this thing could definitely just dump. And it's going to be a crazy dump. It's going to be a crazy something. Either a crazy pop or a crazy dump. We're going with crazy pop. But we'll see. Got 30 seconds left, gang. 30 seconds left here. Seven seconds. Oh no. Here goes. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. Still nothing. Where's the news? Nothing? Is that it? That can't be it. The news isn't out yet, must be. I don't know. Man, unfortunately, I guess I honestly don't know where to... Where do you find the news?
In the Supreme Court today. So if those tariffs are struck down by the court today, the expectation is, all this could be determined by the court in a different way, but the expectation is now that the U.S. government would be expected to repay that $133 billion to the companies that sent those...
No, it just blew it. Good news. Just blew an account. No, dude.
A lot at stake for the Trump administration. The president himself...
Yeah, that was insane volatility, man. We were just talking about it. Like, it was just...
His ability to bring foreign countries to the table to negotiate, his ability to collect revenue from the U.S. government, and his leadership...
So I guess, I'm guessing ruling just isn't out yet.
Over the next couple of minutes that we will get a sense of whether the Supreme Court has issued a ruling or not, and we'll go through it page by page as soon as we get it. Back over to you.
Amy, you know, Kevin Hassett earlier indicated the administration has this fallback plan already of using other authorities.
Got out of it.
The authority that may be lost if, in fact, the Supreme Court rules against them. Do we have any sense as to how quickly that can take place?
Though honestly,
Just being told here by our producer, Ashley,
dude, same thing. Yo, look at this. Same thing happened to me, man.
it is not not the decision that we're looking for.
Blah, 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 blah.
So no opinion today on tariffs, guys. Just one opinion from the Supreme Court.
So we made 350 in my 25K account, and then this guy, this looked like a bull flag breaking out, and instead it went completely against me here. So same thing, we're actually down 200 in this account, 174. We're down 174 in this account, up 350 in the other, down 174 here.
The White House is going to have a little bit more time to consider its Plan B options. They have said they have a
Give it a couple minutes, Miguel says. I was dressing up my daughter so we can go out to pick up the older one. No, dude. Oh, so you got to shake it off, man. That's the worst thing, too. And it's the hardest thing, right? You know, it's a Friday. You have family stuff going on.
But as of right now, we're being told
Just shake it off, man. That does suck, though. I get it.
Okay. When would we get it then? I mean,
Apex is doing 80% off. I don't know if that helps a little.
the Supreme Court works in mysterious ways. And
Man, and sorry, guys. I had, like, at least half the affiliates now have responded back to me, and they're like,
there's another decision day coming,
Greg,
but
we like you. Not yet. So unfortunately, I won't be handing out free accounts anytime immediately soon, but
the Supreme Court kind of,
hopefully.
sends these decisions down from Mount Olympus, and we stand here waiting to hear what they have to say. So we don't know when this decision is going to come. And again,
Man, so this is what I was talking about earlier. I was like, man, so is this going to be a 10 o'clock boom and then we're ready to go? Or is this going to be a bullshit thing where Trump saunters out at 11:17 and then like, so it seems like it's just going.
but that doesn't seem to be as quickly as today.
When I left, I was up 2,200. Oh no, we'll go for Apex, man. If I get a free account, we'll do a live together. We do live together. Yeah, hell yeah, man. We'll do, and I mean, so I'm waiting on Alex. Alex was supposed to join me today. He couldn't get off work, holidays, you know, and all that stuff. So hopefully next week will be our first co-host stream. You know, he's going to be kind of my guinea pig for it. And then as soon as we get past that, then hell yeah, man. I would love you guys to join in. So good news. You could definitely do it. And you know, you could definitely co-host with me, man. I would love that.
Now, let's look at expectations. It equals expectations at 55.
Yeah, and same thing, Miguel. That'd be awesome, man. I would love to have you guys on. It would just be fun to chat too, right? It'd be such a fun day, man. It would be such a fun day. And then again, you'll have that stream. You know, I won't delete the stream or anything like that. You can share the stream to all your friends and family and stuff like that. Be like, hey, look at this. We were on Sink or Swim. We made blah, 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 blah that day. Yeah, Alex was super serious, man. He was so serious. And he wasn't calling out his trades or anything like that. He was just kind of like hiding in the background. But he's a great guy, man. He's a really, really, really good guy. He's just, you know, he's quieter. He's a little bit more of a serious person. But we'll get him out of him. We'll get him all excited. You know, my show isn't as big as Patrick's show. So he won't be as intimidated.
418. Okay? Y'all remember Pac-Man? We've taken so many bites on the tenure on the top of this range, right around 419.
Weekly care package drop.
Happens to be where we settled last week.
The shady one, he says. Good news is going, the shady one.
That 420 level. Should we settle above
Yeah, he was kind of shy. Correct. A little bit. Whoa, a little reaction down here. Did the news finally come out?
From this report that you just shared, Rick, improvements in January we're seeing among lower income consumers. That's good, because we know that was a weak spot. And Rick, they also
I wonder if I could do this. Is this still working correctly? No, that's still showing Powell.
Absolutely, and considering the tariff issue, listen, Steve Leisman always says he's waiting for some effects down the road. But boy, I'll tell you, it's like waiting for Godot, so that doesn't surprise me that the respondents had that impression.
Okay, thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. Rick Santelli on consumer sentiment, jumping a little bit this past month. Look, it was Jobs Day, and just to rehash the numbers a little bit, there was good news and there was bad news in this report. So the good news, we'll start there, I'm always an optimist, is that unemployment rate fell. Remember I said this was really important, this is what the Fed was watching very closely. It was 4.6%, and it came down to 4.4%. David, if you don't round the number, it was actually 4.375%.
Yes.
So that was good news. Did we make that point too? Yeah, I mean, look, I think it suggests, along with the fact that we did see wage growth, that we're not in any kind of labor market recession or terrible spot in the labor market. Now, the bad news is we didn't get as much that was weak. We got revisions lower for the prior few months that were weaker and that subtracted job growth. You can look at this in a number of ways, but one way to look at it, David, is that we know the supply of labor is down because of the immigration policies, because of the visa policies. You know, that it would make sense that the hiring comes down as labor supply comes down. Does it speak to overall weakness in terms of businesses wanting to hire? Maybe a little bit, but there's still
Hold on.
Shop our vast inventories.
No, get out there.
Call, click, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh no, I'm gonna get a YouTube strike now because of this friggin' ad. How can I click off of it? How do I interact with this?
I just want to find where you're going.
That's how I interact with it. Okay. Ah, fuck you.
this period that we're in, guys, where it's high growth, high productivity, high investment in places like AI, and lower hiring than we're used to in this kind of economic expansion, and that's where we are.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe you.
So there you have it. So nothing to be like so alarmed about. And also, by the way, if you're looking for Fed cuts,
Dude, 100%, man. These news are awful. As fuck the chart and all you've learned when the news comes out and NQ clowns around. Yeah, 100%, man. 100% agree with you. It just gets so bananas.
that are saying the Fed shouldn't cut, they look at this and they say, economy's still healthy, job growth's okay, we'll watch it, but inflation is still sticky. They shouldn't cut this year. There's still something for everything.
Wow.
Let's talk about this some more with the mono.
So we broke our overnight low. Our overnight low was 629, 630. Broke back down to 615. And I still don't, honestly, it doesn't sound like the news even came out yet, right? I don't think this decision is out yet. I think it's just uncertainty right now in the market.
The big issue in my mind is that increasingly we're seeing employment decoupled from output. And you had Kevin Hassett on earlier, and he said it's all about productivity, and it's going to raise three issues. One is who gets the benefits of this productivity?
Weird.
The companies, or does it go to the workers?
Oh, is my camera frozen right now?
Because the second issue is affordability. This is a real issue. It has
Ah, that's why. Whoops.
I think the inflation number next week is going to be even more important.
Hold on.
So no drama relative to expectations, but it highlights these bigger issues that we're going to deal with this year.
Oh, there he is. There he is, nice and big. There we go, guys. There we go. Now we're back. Now we got a professional show going on again.
So we have an opportunity now with productivity gain to pass on more to the workers. And this becomes really important in terms of affordability. It's not just about prices. The focus of the administration about the price of energy, the price of
I mean, this is just real hard to trade, guys. I don't know. It's really nothing to trade. You know, you can get lucky in the correct direction, or you can get real screwed up in the wrong direction.
critical issue, and it's going to play out not just in terms of the economics, but also in terms of the politics.
I mean, we did see wage growth in this report. Do you think it's just an indication that you said it depends where we are in the cycle, that we're late cycle and we're at full employment?
I think that at 4.4, we are near full employment, and we're seeing contraction in labor supply. So yes, I think one of the issues that worry people like me is the labor force participation at 62.4. I'd like to see it higher because there are parts of the economy that do not have the labor they need right now. But that is an issue of reskilling, retooling. It's a much deeper issue about the supply side of the labor market.
So what do you think the Fed does?
So I think the Fed does nothing.
In January, but then what?
I think we probably saw the last cut in this tenure for Chair Powell. I think they will expect that they will think that, quote, well positioned. You'll hear that phrase over and over, we're well positioned to wait. And then the question becomes how much influence does the next Fed chair have and how quickly?
Do you think, we got 10-year highs since basically Labor Day, Rick was just talking about the 4.2 level, you think they're starting to test out, as they normally do, new potential chairs? Certainly, a new chair once it comes?
And you know, Carl, been very surprised by how range-bound the 10-year has been. There's been so much going on, but it is range-bound. And I think that has to do with policy. That people see policy effects on both sides, and therefore they're frozen into this range-bound trading. We need to see something breaking. I cannot stress enough how important next Tuesday's inflation number is. That is the focus now. The jobs report, as Sarah said, says, you know, the labor market is fine. It's not great, it's not bad, it's fine. How about inflation?
Well, this is giving us a whole lot of nothing.
Where, as Rick said, it's stuck really high up there. It is
So I'm realizing this is CNBC's broadcast. I can broadcast the Powell stuff because it's technically public. But I guess CNBC might get flagged in YouTube. I don't actually know. So we'll just wait and see. Just keep waiting and seeing. I'll follow it on my phone instead, and hopefully it doesn't get flagged. Oh, breaking news. Supreme Court will not issue decision on tariffs today.
We've got to shift the focus more to labor displacement versus labor enhancement.
Wow. Yeah.
Stop talking about those working on AI and let's talk
Yeah, U.S. Supreme Court will not issue a decision on rates today. So, does that make us bullish? We've already ripped up 100 points here. Huge V-shaped recovery. Almost back to our opening range, 15-minute opening range high. Going to the top of orb right now. We're breaking through some good wicks. Shoot, man, I don't want to chase anything, but it seems like it's pretty darn good for a continuation up right now. Let's see, it's 10:17 now. Nope, coming back down a little. Man, a lot of volatility today. Good push back up though. Good push back up. Just stalled out here. So that'll be interesting. Without news today, are we just going to be in a huge chop range? This might be just a massive consolidation range right here that we can't get out of. Let's see. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, so be a little bit careful in this range now. We were trending up, but we couldn't push above it. We came right to the top of the wicks, and now we're starting to trend down a little bit, so I don't love it if I'm being honest. Here we go. New 1 minute candle. Starting to push a little bit, but again, we got to break these wicks right here. We got to break 769. We have 30 seconds left until our new 5 minute candle, and I'm hoping the new 5 minute candle is what pushes us through. If it doesn't, we might just try to get out of it sooner than later, and the off chance that it's going to come back down instead. "15 seconds left. Let's see. "5 seconds. Hoping for a good push here. Gonna start taking them off just in case.
Order filled.
And put this stop at break even. Yeah. We're right at the top of this box, man. It's just kind of a tough spot. A little bit of a tough spot. Oh. What are you yelling at me for? Let's see if we can push this range or come back down. It looks good to Miguel. I know, man. It's feeling good. And luckily, the 5 minute did break. But we're right at the top of all of these wicks. So we really want to kind of break... I mean, if we could break 76, which it looks like we might do, that would make it look a heck of a lot better. Oof. Man, look at this chop, though. This is just scary chop. You know what? I'm going to do something that I think is going to be incredibly smart. I think I'm just going to walk away right now, guys. You know, it's a Friday. We're up $336 on our 25K account. Up $770. I'm back just to drop my thumbs up and remind you that full send, set it and forget it. Hell yeah, man. And actually, literally right now. Full send along right now. I was about to do the exact opposite, Charles. I'm thinking it's the weekend. It's time for me to sign off. We're up 336 in one account. We did end up being... what the heck one were we... Oh, actually, it probably was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, we're down 137 on one, but we're up, 300 whatever on the other, so... Where's Alex? He had to work today, man. He had to work today. Ah, man, look at this. It broke through our range that we wanted to break through, and now it's just starting to push right up to the 800s. Yeah, Miguel, look at that. 770, ripped up 30 points already. 800s, hit the 800s, now we're hitting the 812s. Man, I honestly wasn't expecting this. Kind of after that whole tariff thing, since they decided not to do it, I was almost thinking it was going to stop right there. Just got out of that thing, too. Our high was 824. Our overnight high was 824. Literally just as I was about to sign off. It sucks me back in. Son of a bitch. But yeah, literally the kids aren't here right now. The kids aren't here until 3 o'clock. We got the house to ourselves. It's a Friday. We made a little bit of shmoney today. We're going green into the weekend. Yeah, man, setup looks strong. I agree. It looks strong. And that's why I took it. And then I just second guessed myself because we broke that, we broke that our little channel here. Not channel, whatever, consolidation box. But then we were just stalling out a little bit there. So we broke out of our 15-minute high range now. This is all pre-market right here. This stuff over here is pre-market. So technically right here, this wick right here, that's our 15-minute range. So we poked our head above the 15. So our 50% price target then would be 864. I know, step away. Miguel says, step away, bud. I know, man. I think now's the time, especially because now I'm just really getting like, oh, remember I was saying that the 5-minute orb and closing the 5-minute candle outside the 5-minute range usually indicates the market direction. I hear you, Charles. I hear you, sir. I know, I've almost been, I've been utilizing, I feel like the 5 more than I've been using the 15 range breakout, even though I have the 15 set up on here. I wonder if I should adjust that to the 5 instead and work off the 5. What do you guys think? Do you guys work off the 5 primarily, or do you work off the 15 when it comes to the orb? So the 5 would be like a retest of 770. If it could come back down, retest 770. And then that might be our explosion up, or it might just friggin' go right now.
Order filled.
As I take 2. I'm just taking 2 little guys, Miguel. I want to just sit here. Let's see if we're right or not. This will be my last trade of the day, though. Just because, yeah. Boom. First one hit, second one hit.
Can you, back off, please?
Dang. So now we're just down 77 in this account, up 350 or whatever on the other account. Man, what a quick little pop that was, huh? Just a little 20-point ripper. Backtest the 5-minute. Yeah, I'm curious about that. We might do that next week. This would have been a crazy day for Alex to be here, actually, huh? One bite. Shoo! Shoo! 2,500 on the eval, 300 on the funded, Charles. Hell yeah, buddy. Get that money. Get that shmonies. Man, this thing's still pushing, too. We're still pushing hard. Oof. We're going to rip up to the 900s today. $818 was price target for Charles. I mean, we're right at the top of all of this congestion right here. Basically our shoulders. This is a head and shoulder right here. Boom, 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 boom. So we're right at the top of our shoulders right now. The FOMO is real, dude. I know it, man. I know it. I gotta sign off. I got more important things to do. Gotta go hang out with the wife instead. See if we can't look at that butt a little bit. Nothing, babe?
What?
See that butt?
I'm working.
You're working? What?
I'm making money.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Creating her stuff on Hip Camp.
Yep.
Man, we broke her shoulders. Shoot, man. She is just ripping. Has no quit in her. I don't know. I mean, we're kind of past. You'd think now, I mean, literally, you'd think we'd go up to 900 pretty easily. It just seems a little insane to chase such a huge, massive move now, right? When's going to be the pullback? Man, look at that. Almost no wick on the bottom of these either. Boom, 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 boom. Just stacking and blasting.
Chat. Oh, wait. Get away. What does he get? Ugh.
What does he have?
Dog.
What does he got?
I don't know, but he's always getting into something.
He's a good pup.
What do you have?
He's just being a good pup. See you, Charles. Charles saying he has to go. Back to the job, back to the grind. We will see you Monday, sir. Monday is going to be a great day. We're going to have a phenomenal week, and we appreciate the heck out of you for coming and saying hi and for hanging out. And good job today, man. You crushed it, man. 2,500 and 300 on the funded. Crushed it. Man, forming another bull flag at the top. All the way here at the tippity top.
Order filled.
We're just doing, this is what the point we're at now. We're just doing one teeny tiny little guy just to try to control that FOMO a little bit. But we'll try to target that 900, see if it just wants to keep pushing. See if she just wants to keep pushing. Man, yeah, it's just still pushing. She just wants to push. Man, the crazy thing too is my very first trade of the day was 25,007 like 22 or something like that. I did it at 5 o'clock in the morning. I did a 5 a.m. trade, and I held it all the way through the 8:30 news, and then just blipped it. I ended up selling it at like 765. We got 50 seconds left of this 5-minute candle. Let's see if she can just give us one last little push. One last little push here. There we go. Oops. Got stopped out. Alright, gang. That's it for me today. We're down 57 in this account, but we are up 336 in this account. So not a terrible Friday. Fridays are always for conserving money, not for necessarily making a big old bag, but kind of a shaky start to the week, an okay finish. Really excited for next week. We'll keep rocking and rolling. As always, love you guys to death. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. 10:34. Enjoy your Friday. That's it. Appreciate the hell, you guys. You. Oh, this is awkward. My computer just froze. I'm trying to sign off. My computer just froze. I appreciate you, Trading Cowboy.